Come through backing vocals. Woo! They've got me already.
Dirty dancing in my room, and sending my love all over you. And yes, I know you promised her everything, but all I ever wanted was you. And yes, I know that you promised her everything, but I'm with you. Under the pressure, I'll see it through. So live out the wonder way past the borderline.
Wagwan people thems. So I've just reacted to my Patreon Brenda's request, her Christmas request, which was to listen to Yebba Distance, which was absolutely beautiful. A song I didn't realise I knew until I actually pressed play, but I'd never seen the lyric video, so actually it was still really good to watch, and just soak all that, like, I say positivity, but like all that pain that she was able to turn into positivity, into something quite beautiful. So one of Brenda's other requests was to watch her Tiny Desk. Now, as I said, I've known about Yebba for a while, from my Mind days, and I did know that she had a Tiny Desk. And it's always been on my list of like, right, I need to get around to watching that at some point. And to be honest, there's just so many Tiny Desk concerts that I haven't seen. So I'm really looking forward to watching it, because I'm presuming that some of the songs that are on here I'm not going to know. But I reckon some of the ones, I mean, My Mind has got to be on there surely, because that was such a big song. I remember that like viraling, like, is that even a word? Like going viral, being viral, and like having so many views. So I'm sure that one's got to be on there. And this is all new stuff. To be fair, I don't actually know when this was. When was this? This was 2 years ago. So again, I don't really know what her like discography is like. I don't know how big it is, how long she's been around for. I can't even remember how long. I mean, it's got to be like 2018-ish, 2019-ish that I heard My Mind, I would have thought. So I don't know if she was out before then, but I imagine if she's a singer, she's always been a singer. Like, she didn't just pop up in 2020 and could sing like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, let's waste no time. This is a Tiny Desk, and it looks as though it's saying at home. So I'm presuming this might have been during the pandemic, maybe. Warning: this video contains explicit language. That's not a problem, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You are the light of my world. Don't need to try so hard. Dreaming of time on my head.
Come through backing vocals.
Always I fall.
Woo! They've got me already.
I want you, but I don't want your reasons why. You can't even look me in my eyes. I told you. So don't you make me say it one more time. Like when you went away, moonlight took the day, sunset and darkness. Oh, good lady, in the loneliest of space. Will you stand? Will you stand? Can you stand the rain? Yeah, baby. When summer's gone and there's no
Wow.
seeping deeper into blame. When you went away, moonlight took the day, stars and darkness, collided in the loneliest of space. Will you stand, or will you falter? Will you lead until the time is spending, never ending, strength in your heart? Or will you prosper? Will you recover after all the love you've lost and lost again? Will you stand? Ooh, will you stand? Saying, oh, the universe divided over all of me, yeah. And I've been looking deep into my soul, finding my reflection in the mercury. Turning my transgressions into gold. Knew you would be miles away. Yeah. But baby, we don't have to run so hard. You're nothing to fuck with. They see it in the way we are. But they can't realign the stars. No, you're nothing to fuck with. They see it in the way we are. But we don't have to run so hard. And call me crazy, but they see it in the way we are. Listen, baby, we don't have to run so hard. Call me crazy, they see it in the way we are. So come on, baby, can you stand the rain? Make it through all the things they say. Hey,
Wow. I'm going to just pause that before she goes into any other song. Okay. 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 So I think for me, that at this point in 2023 in particular, because obviously it's the end of the year, and you know there's a lot of artists that are on my channel now that like I'm still blown away when I hear them because it's so consistent that they're so good. Do you know what I mean? But it's really like breathtaking, a breath of fresh air. It's a breath of fresh air, to have like a different voice and a different sound amongst some of the already amazing sounds and amazing voices that are on my channel. Because as Yebba is someone that I just haven't really spent that much time with, but I know that she's sick. You could have just shown me this one, and there's going to be, I'm guessing, like another 3 songs, I'm going to guess there. You could have shown me that one, and that would have been sufficient for me. Like, that is such it's not even beautiful. What a sick song. What a sick song. Like, from the backing vocals, the harmonies they're doing, like how she is singing and she looks different to the last time I saw her. To be fair, because I guess that my mind one was so long ago. Like her hair was short then. You know, she looks like a whole like vibe, like different. If I'm honest, but lyrically, like melodically, how the song is put together. That is such a sick song. That's another one that's gone straight in my playlist as soon as I'm done with this. Like, will you stand? Will you stand or will you falter? What are you gonna do? Do you know what I mean? When you were gone, the moon took the daylight away. What a bar! One absolute bar. And again, she's clearly very good at doing. She's very good at articulating and emoting like what her actual feelings are and putting that into song, because that, like, I felt that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I felt that, and I think as soon as an artist can do that for me, I'm sold. Which is why, like, a lot of people probably say to me, like, Luke, you seem to love everybody, but I think if I can get a connection with what it is that you're doing, I will love it, because I love music and I love stories. It's another reason why I react to films and anime and series, and I love storytelling and things being able to move you, like whether that's just being absolutely in awe of someone's vocal technique or their ability to kind of connect their vocal technique to the lyrics and the song and emote that way. That was a beautiful song, absolutely beautiful, and all while she just sat on a stool, like and what I like about her voice as well, it's got this this, you know, I love me a little bit of rasp, or I guess vocal fry is what I'm hearing that the term is called. Like, and she's got that, but doesn't like deploy it all the time. She's got some really pure notes where she's a vocalist. She's a vocalist. When they talk about vocals and talk about people that can sing, she's what they're talking about. That is what they're talking about. Texture, like tone, like that light, that. Anyway, loved that.
Okay, distance.
Ah, now I see why you want me to listen to it first. Okay. Is she gonna do this live? This.
Sing it, oh yeah. Oh yeah, babe. Take me back to the distance. Oh yeah, late night cooking in the kitchen. Dirty dancing in my room, and sending my love all over you. Oh yeah, because of the time we shared, time we lost in love with one another, days we had pay the cost of losing heart's desire. So very soon I'll be sending my love all over you. Oh, I still get so lost in the feeling, and I can't imagine ever losing you, baby. Oh, if your heart could find a new reason for someone special to hold on to, I wonder if I would do, yeah, because of the time we shared, time we lost in love with one another, days we had pay the cost of losing heart's desire. So soon I'll be sending my love all over you.
This is so beautiful.
So take me back to the distance. Oh yeah. cooking in the kitchen. Oh yeah, dirty dancing in my room. I love the things you do, and I'm sending all of my love to you, baby. Yeah, I'll be sending all my, sending my love all over. I'll be sending all my, sending my love all over. Sending all my love, sending my love all over. I'll be sending all my, sending my love all over you.
Miss Lady. Nah, you're bad. You're bad.
Okay, well that one was.
I'm just gonna pause that there. I can only but laugh because, dude, that was so sick. That was so sick. She had me in a trance, like an actual. That you couldn't. The house could have been on fire, and I still would have been like, just in a minute, just in a minute. It's gonna burn either way, yeah. Safe. Okay, cool. Right, it's gonna burn either way, dude. Like, please don't burn down my house. I can't. I don't think I even have the words to put in. Like, I'm so glad that I listened again to the original beforehand. So nice shout on that, Brenda. Nice shout on that, because this is why I love live music. Someone commented, because I think I'd made some comments in my last reactions about some of the people that performed at this Rockefeller Christmas show thing, and I stumbled across and was like, oh, it's Christmas, I'll react to some Christmas performances from some people that I've never reacted to ever, like Cher and Barry Manilow, well, I have reacted to some Kelly Clarkson, but there's not so much. But anyway, the point I was making is that some of them, Chloe Bailey, who I love, like, some of them weren't singing live, and I was like, it's just a little bit disappointing. And someone was like, why? I think it was on the Kelly Clarkson one, actually. It's like, why are you so caught up with the live thing, whether it's live or not, and not just enjoying the vocals? And I'm like, because when you watch someone that can sing, like, that, it's like your purpose on this planet was to sing. They're like, there's other people. Let other people be the brain surgeons. Let other people do the accountancy firms and all that. We've got people for that. Your job, your purpose on this planet is to sing. And when you've got someone that's that talented, that is that incredible, that can do that, because they transform the song. Like I remember one of my friends saying to me that they don't really watch like live music often because they feel like it's just not the same and they don't enjoy it as much. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, if someone is an artist, if someone is a good artist anyway, and a good vocalist, they're never going to put on a performance that's worse than their record. If anything, they're going to display elements of their vocal skill set that maybe they weren't able to completely showcase on the track. And I'm not saying it always has to be something different, always has to veer off, but and maybe it's because I've been a Beyonce fan for a really long time. So whenever she's performed live, the tracks are always a little bit different to the original. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's more vocal flex, there's more ad libs, there's different harmonies, there's kind of mashups with other stuff. Like, there's something extra and exciting about your performance because you're performing it now. You're not just hitting play on on a player, which I could do at home for free. Like, and obviously I'm at home, and this is for free. But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, if you go to a concert or you're watching someone, you're taking time out of your day to watch a live performance. I want to see something that, unless of course what happens on the original track is so vocally like amazing, or like it doesn't need any of that. It's a hard balance, is what I'm trying to say. But in my my prime objective when it comes to listening to this stuff is just to see, well, show me who you are as an artist. Yeah, I mean, and I feel like when you're live and you just instinctively and intuitively just doing and being and conveying like that, that's what I love to see. So this performance of that song in a very long roundabout way is exactly what I'm trying to say about connecting and having that kind of connection with your music, your craft, your song, and therefore then the audience. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So many things that she showed in that, where vocals went and could be, and just playing. I love when people just play with the vocals, man, but do it in a way that it's still tasteful and makes sense, and it complements the track as opposed to distracting from it. Oh, that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I hope that whoever that she was with, I hope that they're still friends, because there's no way that you could turn away from that and be like, listen, the song you've made is so incredibly beautiful, yeah, that like, even if there was any kind of vexation, like I just put the song on and it just ebbs any level of any kind of negativity. It's gone. Beautiful song. Okay, so I'm reckoning we've got two more. Let's see what the next one is.
That one was pretty good.
It was amazing.
I feel good about that. Sorry, y'all
That was
are panning
amazing,
to the
Yebba.
right, so I naturally turned this way.
Here we go. All I ever wanted. Thumbs up from cameras.
I rate that.
Charles, whenever you're ready.
Even I rated that. Yes, Yebba.
Hold on. Okay.
What song is this? All I Ever Wanted.
I walked across the wire, straight to the razor's edge for you, cut through my own desires, only to watch you hold her. Don't you know I tried to call, but can I stay the night? You whispered one more time, turning my tears into diamonds that fall through your sky. And after all that you promised, all I ever wanted was you. And now I know we both got our obligations. All I ever wanted was you. I dreamt that we was falling, but it was just a pouring rain, no heat worth holding on to. So I grabbed my shit to leave again. You know I tried to call, but can I stay the night? You whispered one more time, now baby, turning my tears into diamonds that fall through your sky. And after all that you promised,
What is this voice?
now I know we both got our obligations. All I ever wanted was you. And yes, I know you promised her everything, but all I ever wanted was you. And yes, I know that you promised her everything, but I can't wait too long. Not on you, my baby.
Listen. Bro, like, she's blowing me away track after track after track here. Like, why have I not reacted to this already? Why is Yebba not already somebody that I'm just all over? Like, this is actually, I'm actually a bit furious at myself because this is not even like regular talent. Like, this is, because obviously you've got the people that can sing, yeah, amazing. Then you've got people that can write, and then you've got people that create these spaces in which to absolutely shine their talent. And I'm like, this is that. This is so in my lane. I cannot tell you. Like, this is and I think when I first had my channel, selfishly, like, it was very much about just being like, right, I just want to basically like watch things that I've yet to find out about, but things that I know that I'm probably going to enjoy. And obviously I've then found things and artists and elements of things that, like, I never thought I would do, but the things that really touch my soul, like, I can appreciate and I can respect, and I will continue to look at things that are, you know, not necessarily in my wheelhouse, but things that I'm starting to learn, I can appreciate and like react to. But this will always be a bit of me. Like, this always will be a bit of me. Like, I when the song first started, I'm like, it is like a bit of a country-esque type of song, but then it wasn't, and then it just became this really sweet, melodic. Oh my gosh, the chords that are included in this, the melodies, and how her voice sits on top of that is just, this is like soul nourishing, like, music to me, at least. Anyway, I don't know about anybody else, but like, for me, this is the kind of stuff that, and what she's singing about is hurtful. Do you know what I mean? It's hurtful things, like, you know, in the first one, Will You Stand or Will You Crumble? Like, you're really putting someone on the spot to be like, well, actually, are we gonna make this? Are we not? Like, the second one, obviously, yo, we just need to dip. But again, it sounds so nice, but actually, what's happening is it's probably quite hurtful and difficult to go through. And then with this one, all I was it All I Ever Wanted? It was called All I Ever Needed, or All I Ever something. I heard one line in there about, you know, you basically being on another girl, basically being on someone else. And I guess what she's saying is, all I really wanted from this relationship, what I really wanted from you was this. And actually what I got was this. So again, even though the melody is sounding quite beautiful and nourishing and kind of filling up my cup as I'm listening to it, to be honest, what she's singing about are hurtful moments that people have put her through. The mastery on her voice is insane. Like, when you're watching her, like, for example, I guess the reason that I get so impassioned when I watch singers like this is because, as someone that likes to sing, when I watch people that can do this sort of effort, like, I would be straining all kinds of blood vessels right now to be hitting certain notes that she's just falling out of her mouth, and it's just wow to me. It's just absolutely wow to me. And then to be able to connect that with not just, as I say, being able to sing really well, but singing something that means something, that, like, you can feel something that you've created, and it's just incredible. It's just absolutely incredible. Wow. Okay, let's get to the next one, because I could probably end up talking about this literally all night. So let's see what the last one's saying. Yes, girl. Yes, girl.
She's got inches.
This next song is just going to be me, James, and Berna's playing. But it took me and James like 3 years to write.
Wow.
And this is probably, I think, the only song lyrically that I feel fully encompasses my experience with grief, and like the holding on to my mom, embodying, you know, what was lost, and then kind of returning to my own perspective, I guess. But this is called How Many Years?
Oh, wow. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
it take for these tears to dry? Oh, my Lord, please don't pass me by. Where can I run when my running is out of time? These are the moments that I'm with you. Under the pressure, I'll see you through. So live out the wonder, way past the borderline. Whoa. Adventure as far as the eye can see. I'll try not to miss you too desperately. Live out the wonder, way past the borderline. It comes and it goes, but it's always in control of me. How the hell on earth can I set me free? Where can I run when the ground moves beneath my feet? These are the moments that I'm with you. Under the pressure, I'll see you through. So live out the wonder, way past the borderline. Oh, adventure as far as the eye can see. Try not to miss you too desperately. Live out the wonder, way past the borderline. The borderline. These are the moments that I'm with you. Under the pressure, I'll see you through. Live out the wonder, way past the borderline. Adventure as far as the eye can see. Try not to miss you too desperately. Live out the wonder, way past the borderline.
Very much had to keep that together. I'm not gonna lie. I started off this video. I started this video by saying that like there are so many things that probably quite frequent with lots of us is the relationships that we have, like, and that, you know, race, creed, gender, whatever, like we're all that's one thing that we can all relate to. And I guess the penultimate or ultimate one of those things is grief and loss when it comes to losing people, and that was such a cry. I'm trying not to get upset here. Like, obviously, if it's the first time here, I'm a massive mama's boy in it. So, like, you know, the loss of that kind of loss When she said there about like, you know, I have up and my down days, but it's always in control of me. This grief is always in control of me, and I can imagine that's what it's like because, you know, again, a lot of people who are watching this may have lost someone, might have just lost somebody. Like I've got friends of mine that have just lost people, and you know, people who are like, you know, there's a lot of that grief is something that's universal, and I think it's something that we can all, even though it's different for each of us, it's the kind of thing that we can empathize with. And you know, just watching someone go through that and watching someone talk about or sing about what that's been like for them, you immediately just empathize with that person because that was so vulnerable of her for it just to be her in the keys, and that gentleman on the keys, and even like the melody, like how that song and the structure of what, I mean, I don't know much about chord structures and that kind of thing, but just from what I could hear, there was so much happening within this song in terms of like just where the song was going and therefore how he was playing the song. Like it just quite complex. I felt like quite complex. But there were parts of it that were just so resoundingly just pure. When she was singing about, you know, just go beyond the border, go beyond the border. I'm trying my best not to cry here because that's not what it's about. Go beyond the border and shine, basically. Go and be marvelous. And I think that's what she was trying to say about like how she was able to kind of take that grief and do something with it. Because I guess ultimately, if you don't do anything with it, it just buries you. You know, as I'm talking to you right now, I'm looking at a picture of my sister who's no longer with us, and that's the kind of thing that I would want to say to her. Do you know what I mean? Like, just go and shine. You know. So it's really awesome that she's able to have put this song together. In fact, it's taken her 3 years to do. Like, again, like I can understand, I can see, if you're going to make a song that you think needs to fit how you're feeling, then it takes as long as it takes. And if that were me, I'd feel really proud that she's done that. So, anyway, that was absolutely brilliant. And I'm really glad that I got to see that. So, Brenda, thank you so much for recommending that. And actually, do you know what? Like, you know, it can't all be just jingle bells and whatever, because there are people that are not going to be here this Christmas. There's going to be people that's not going to be here for the festivities. There's people right now that are going through all kinds of horrific things in the world. And I guess for me, like, I kind of lose myself in this channel, and I deliberately don't like bring in any kind of outside politics or anything like that, because I think the world is so messed up and it's so crazy, and it's nice to just have a little bit of a bubble around that, where actually this is just a space for enjoyment and positivity, and you know, finding out new things and introducing and connecting different people from, you know, and I love that. But at the same time, like, you can't, you know, that song it's just really resonated in my soul, like, and it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful song, and her voice is just so incredible on that song. Like, that it's just the kind of thing that you would want to, as I said, if you were going through something like that, it kind of, and this is the beauty of a singer, right, or a vocalist or an entertainer. Like, they're able to kind of give a voice to those that don't have a voice or don't know how to articulate how they're feeling, but they need to emote in some kind of way, like whether that's heartbreak, whether that's not feeling good enough, or it's grief. Like, you've given people a mouthpiece and a space and an area in which to just to be in their feelings and let that out, and it's really good that she's done that, and she's got that amazing skill and talent. She's so good. So good. That whole concept, that whole Tiny Desk, the whole 19 minutes and 8 seconds, that was brilliant. Really, really good. I will not be sleeping on Yebba anymore at all. Like, the first thing I'm doing is to turn this thing off, is getting that playlist into my Spotify, 100%. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys thought of this. Again, apologies for getting emotional there, but this is the, you know, this is the whole point of a reaction channel. Do you know what I mean? Like, you feel what you feel. You feel what you feel. You know, if it's hype, it's hype. If it's sadness, it's sadness. Like, if whatever that is, that's the whole point of having this. So I'm really, really grateful for seeing that. Yeah, really grateful. So yeah, thank you, Brenda. Let me know if you did enjoy this. If you did, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That would be really, really awesome of you, and I'd be very grateful. I do have, because I'm looking, you know, at the end of the year now, so we're going into the new year, and I'm looking to do this kind of full time. So any support at all, like any YouTube membership that I got going on over there, that I'm plugging on every video, any support there would be amazing. And there's, you know, there's little perks for you guys, and things that you, I guess, hopefully will benefit from. You know, access to things before it comes to everybody else, and then you got my Patreon, where you get like full reactions and a lot more access to me. And yeah, it's just a great way, if you're so inclined and would like to kind of support me in the channel. As I said, I'd be very grateful. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.